Alright, good evening. So, bit of Rise to Ruins again, trying to go for, or through summer and autumn, maybe, today. Definitely up to day 14, and then we'll see. Okay, so where was I? I was building walls, which I remember takes up quite a bit of time. I have a bit enough housing. I have my 4 farms, 2 animal keeps, 2 clucker coops. Right. So, by the way, if you hear random parade music outside, that's the local BFS started, so that's gonna be a wonderful time for the next 10, 11 days? I think 11 days. Yeah, gotta love that time. Or not. I don't really. So, what I wanted to do, I remember I wanted to upgrade my stuff. That is still not fully upgraded. Anything currently being built, only the wall. So, I can start with the stone cutlery. And then the mining facility afterwards. Then, following that, I want to make sure I have enough ammo. And then the crystal harvestry and the makeshift crystillery. After that I'll need to upgrade my water, both of these, but I'll wait for a few things to finish, since I believe 5 buildings is too many buildings. Right, then, always expand the wall. Always expand the wall. Which the wall is just gonna be way too big at the end, I'm pretty sure. And then I also wanted to build a maintainer's hut. Oh, some animals spawn back here because there is water and there is, in fact, food around. Then I also need to expand to back here, probably just with fires. So I can build a ballista here and one over here maybe. Though the ballista here should cover this entire area. So maybe I don't need that. This is just in case the drones start mining this area, the ballista can shoot them. Okay, mining facility has all it needs. Not the mining facility, stone cutlery. We have the 2 cut stones for the mining facility as well, so that shouldn't be an issue. Key? Key. I do have some chests still around, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Also, I just noticed we have a few freestanding blocks of stone around, which I would like to have gone. Building material. Again, if I recall correctly, 3 of the chests this level were construction materials. Just boards everywhere. Anyway, let me see the range. I can go ahead and build the next walls, which would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, I have room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a ballista if needed. Though in this case I think I can actually just go 3 further to the right, I'm pretty sure. 5 further to the right for another ballista. And also, I forgot, I need to build this wall out, in case they mine here. Because if they go through a hole in the wall, that's kind of not the greatest. Okay, mining facility is upgraded. The rock tumbler is next. Has all the materials, then the crystillery. Still needs rocks. No, the crystal harvestry before the crystillery. So 16 cut stones, 8 cut stones. Most of the cut stones are gonna go to the wall at the moment. Though, yeah, only 3 more needed there. After upgrading all of my production, gonna have to upgrade my housing again. And focus on the towers in front. Also need to upgrade that water purifier. Honestly, this map is really not the best defensive-wise. If we could use the massive river we have here, it would be, but unfortunately we can't. Since they just, you know, remove the river. Right, I'm gonna have to start with the lights going over to the left side. Large fire pit there. Thankfully that only needs wood. And we have a lot of that. Quite a lot, in fact. So, just Crylithium a bit more. And the builders do, in fact, yeah, they're just busy with the walls. Otherwise, all the materials have been provided to all the necessary buildings. So I can continue the water with the water purifier, the lumber mill, and then the stone cuttery. It just needs a few rocks. And I'm gonna put this above the lumber mill, in fact, because the lumber mill needs rocks and cut stones. The stone cuttery does not. Or does not require boards, let's say. I can already see that I'm not gonna sleep this weekend. Kind of a bad thing. Honestly, the beer fest is the only bad thing living in the center of the town. Not even the biggest town. Even kind of small town, in fact. But during the beer fest, it's always way too many people around. I'm pretty sure the English word is beer fest. Or beer festival? No. Anyway. The word accurately portrays what is going on, so it's fine, I guess. Very accurately. Okay, both of my water production buildings, since I'm pretty sure that went down. Yeah, food -3, water -1. Though it is still spring, technically speaking, so summer could get even worse. Wall still needs Crylithium, which is being produced, in fact, at the moment. And you have all the rocks you need. Wait, do you take damage if you're under corruption? Oh, you're just dying of thirst. Okay. Band of nomads, I'll take. Coming in from over there, it's 3 people if I see correctly. That's fine, does not overstrain our capacities. Also allows me to build another builder. Crystal Harvest, oh, get another builder, Crystal Harvest and Crystalla each. Cassie Drake, David Gray and Kai Scarpetta. Perfect. All three of them adults. None are elderly and none are children, just like I like it. Immediately starts building before even looking for a house. Amazing. That's the kind of applying yourself that we want here. Unfortunately, the fire pit did not enlarge my range into the direction I wanted it to. Because, in fact, I kind of need to go to the left. I think, however, most range will go to the top there. Also, I need to upgrade you for more building slots. Then, gates and walls. Continue the Chrolithium wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would go there. So, I'm gonna put 1... 5 goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we'll go here, put 1 there. Again, build in 5 in groups of 5. But it does increase the corruption resistance. Why are you back here? He's just chilling. Wait, is this blocked? Ah, shit, it's blocked. Okay, get rid of this piece and this piece. It does not increase because it applies a block. Makes sense. Yeah, okay. Build one here. I just want to get to this part so I can build the... So I can build the ballista there. Which also should, I assume, help with the corruption resistance. Can you please not? Oh, the tower aggroes the drones, huh? That's fun. Okay, I can build this final wall piece. Put that in immediately. What are you doing over there? Please don't. Please use the towers like everybody else. Oh, that's kind of really bad timing. If it, in fact, hits something in the village. Which, apparently it doesn't. Nope, it's sitting over here. So we should, in fact, be fine. Alright, the God Tower does not provide any corruption resistance. So yeah, just get rid of that now. Also, get me some light here and over here. Okay, so that's just drones. I'm fine with that. Get that tower. Build it about here. Not enough influence. Right, makes sense. Can you give me influence, Burner? Yes. Requires 1,000, so it's gonna take a while. Established lumber mill is being built. The rain catcher has all materials. Village center has all materials, and the fire pit has all materials. So we can continue with the you already established. What do I upgrade next? Yeah, farms. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Followed by upgrading a makeshift animal pens I still have. These ones are done. Chrysothium curtain wall. Why is there a break in here now? Oh well, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the ballista has place, and then we go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is still not done. I assume maybe because the monsters are too close. So can I just like construct it myself? Construct requires 1,000. In that case, I'll actually just like want all of the materials in and then construct all of it at once. If I can. Light again. Light again. Okay, yeah, the night should be over relatively soon. And I see another loot box. I assume because I removed this block and the range could go to the left. In my buildings, huh? Not that great. But it does not seem that anything has been destroyed, so we're fine on that front. Just constructed piece of wall there. I'm an idiot, that's a normal curtain wall. That's why I didn't get the crystal thing. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, the zombie is getting destroyed anyway. Nothing on the right side here. And the night should be finished soon. Yeah, deconstruct that. So, I know that the ballista is... There's a wall, there's the crystal wall, so we start here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would go up to here. And then I can build a ballista there. Which means I'm gonna build a little fire here to get that wall in, finally. And now also build the correct wall here. This is blocked off on the left, so this is in fact contained within itself. These walls are no longer in range. This is so weird. I really should look into how the range works. How are the upgrades looking? You have everything. You need wood, board, wood and board. Okay. Kind of annoying that the wall is taking priority, but then it probably kind of needs it. Okay, this means that my housing is no longer sufficient. So we'll have to immediately just upgrade. Put the wall on the back burner for now. How many nomads is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 suspicious keys, huh? Just gonna leave them here. Just gonna leave them here. 7, which means that, yeah, the 4 upgrade should be fine. So, 2 builders in, a carpenter in. 1, 2, 3 farmers in. And then I can take another tumbler, I guess. Okay, this one is done. Crilithium curtain wall here. It is within corruption resistance, so that's fine. Okay, this farm is done. Not a greatest, because I do not have an armor smith or a... I have a bowyer who can take the feathers in, but that's about it. And actually just like... You can also just maintain this, I think, because it is directly gated at how much silk I get and feathers. So it shouldn't take too much away. Okay, that wall has all materials. Get the next one out. It is basically the only thing that requires Crilithium. And this cutstone cost is not that high, so I'm not surprised that the material is there basically instantly. Now, however, I think I need to wait for the wood to be carried where it needs to be. Okay, this farm should be fine. I'm gonna put you on low priority, because for now it is more important that my people have housing. And if I upgrade those 4, I should be at 41. 41 housing. Which is in fact enough. 4 people are homeless. Food and water went slightly up. Not as much as I would hope it would. Oh, the materials, get another... No, 2 more Crilithium needed. Right. So with that being with Sengura... No, that Sengura is an animal. It doesn't have a last name. Or first name. One of those is missing. Wood is coming in at the moment. Let's see, what are the organizers all doing? Bringing stone, bringing wood. Arky the doggo, which means I am maybe at over 12 dogs. Animals. If they have an owner here, it's a dog, and apparently, yeah, they're homeless. And another dog, who is also homeless, I'm assuming. Yeah. In conclusion, I need another dog hut. Three new dogs. While I do like having more dogs, I currently am kind of lacking the capability of housing them. Well, at least the farms should be done in a spell. Well, this one is basically done. 18 more wood. Nobody's currently getting that. We don't have that wood at the moment. Right, one lumberjack is at home, sleeping. Why do they lose energy? I see that they gain energy, but it also went down now and then. Which would be a bit weird. Okay, now I'm at 41 villages, which means I need 42 housing, 41 housing, but one sleeps in the Ranger Lodge. Crops are officially no longer dying. I'm gonna remove a builder for a lumberjack. Because at this point it is definitely the fact that I do not get enough wood. And then also add this piece of wood to the hackable area. Why is there trashy trash over there? Who lit it in the wood? Incredible. Okay, large fire pit has everything. It's gonna take a while. I don't even know if I can fit a ballista in there. Oh, I definitely can. But I'm pretty sure I need another fire. Yeah. So we need another fire. Probably here. And then I also want to wall off this area. And I'm just gonna do that with a god wall for now. Because I don't want the range to be wasted back there. Okay, the farms are all upgraded. I do in fact need that maintenance hut. Or maintenance building. Official name. And I again want it kind of close to the turrets. So down here I think. Okay. Another Crithium wall gate. Crithium wall. The corruption resistance in this area I don't think matters. As long as the ballista can keep the drones at bay. That should be absolutely fine if they can corrupt over there. You have all you need. So I can... wait, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4... yeah, but I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the next part. And then I can also just mark this area, as well as go down here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 so that the ballista fits. Alright. Maybe a mistake doing that immediately. What priority are you? 40, 42, 41, and 43. So... Congratulations. Yes, yes, now you can go home. Okay, we have officially excavated the necessary parts to build the wall. We have nearly all the necessary material. And these two, I do think, count as the outermost parts of the wall, which is why they are built the first. Large high quality housing, one is done, need a few more. It is dangerously hot, I have no food, are hot, but nobody is overheating at the moment. Dusk has arrived, the monsters seem restless. That's fine, I'm just gonna add another tower here. Ah, shit. Okay, undo that. I didn't check the range. Fuck. You go back to sleep. Holy shit, one of them actually did go back to sleep. The others unfortunately did not. So I'm just gonna grab you again. Thank you. And this Spectre, as long as it's on its own, not an issue really. Oh, you are gonna have to leave, sir. Okay, now, is anything in range of this tower? No. I don't have enough influence, which yeah, makes sense. Since I basically wasted a bunch just now. Please don't. Grab that Spectre, put it back. So yeah, the Spectres are an issue starting now. If necessary, at the end I can just build them myself. Hello! Don't forget that the stone also gets a shield for free with the Impulse Junction. Or basically the equivalent of a shield. Gonna have to ask you to leave, sir. What kind of shield does metal and wood get? A C+2 shield or just a C+1 as well? Okay, I have the money for the tower. So do that. This tower deals ice damage, so it should be better at dealing with the Spectres coming in. Since they do in fact take a little bit of ice damage. Oh, it's just a shield for the shield block feat then. Okay, yeah, stone does not get that. Stone does not get something to use the shield block with. Please leave. And I need light there. Right, I see you, and I toss you. Fire elementals. Over here. And you. I banish you. to the river. Fire elemental is gone. Can I mend? No, not enough influence. Right, that's looking terrible. Well, I fucked up early on, but with the tower there hitting this graveyard. Very bad, very bad. Right, let's see if I survive the night, and if yes, I'm gonna continue. And currently it looks kinda good surviving the night. Okay, he's going home. I have an enemy in here, but it's just a zombie, that's fine. An enemy back here, a slime. Please leave again. The lack of color skates on this map makes my favorite tactic of just tossing them in the pool kinda not that great. But yeah, if they get a shield, that is different than what Stone gets. Because Stone just gets the AC, but not the ability shield block with it. Can they just create a shield to equip, or how does that work for them? Also, I think at this point it is kind of necessary to start building a ballista somewhere. Wait, so I built one here. 1, 2, 3. I built one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. So start the ballista there, which it can hit that. That's bad. Gotta be honest, I think I restart because I don't think I get this in time up to be defensible. Vanishes after 10 minutes with the armor or if broken. Oh, do they get that with the other impulse that gives them the armor? So like they get an armor and a shield. Hollywood Federation plus 5% range damage. Wait, just range damage for everybody? Does that include towers? Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Does the armor vanish if the shield gets broken? I hope not, because that would be kinda weird. Wait, is this just... Nope, also not too great. Except, well, that is crystals, right? This should be food, I believe that's cactus. Is that food? The red should be flowers. This is either crystals or... Did I try Azusa again? Azusa was one of the first ones I played. Yeah, I'm gonna try that again. Since I have learned. Wait, you can do that? Ha! Neat. Alright, so, I still think starting down here is probably one of the better options. Or up here. You have carrots, you have crystals. You have a rock and wood. You have a free farm, basically. Housing, spray tower. Spray tower. This is a free lumber shack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start... Wait, where's food down here? Basically non-existent, just a bit of turnips there. What is looking... How is it looking back here? Phantom dirt, phantom dirt, phantom dirt. Try starting on... No, I'm gonna start over here again. So, I want... Right, I start with the camp. I'm gonna build that camp here. How many people do I have? I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people. Reclaim this after that is done. And then build a mining facility right next to us. Mark just immediately the wood to harvest. Which is just this entire area. And then also mark this stone to harvest, which is gonna be for now this part and this part. To get rid of the annoying rocks that are just lying about. As well as this part up here. Oh, I'm gonna build that later. I'm gonna start that later. For now, just grab what is just freestanding. Next thing to build is a water purifier. Which is gonna go here. I can build another one below it later if I need to. Grab this water. Well, I'm just gonna do that. And also, like, this is the only food in the area, if I saw correctly. That is not the most for a start. But it should be fine, honestly. I just need to get my farms up. Okay. Gotta be honest, if the armor vanished, if the shield is destroyed, that would be kinda really bad. But you still need to raise it so you can shield block with it, right? So it's not a free shield block. And then I assume... you have to... What's the word? No. I assume the air and fire does not get any of that kind. Does the water get anything defensive? Because water used to be the defensive thing in first edition, right? If I recall correctly, you had the water shield and like a barrier you can create. Is that gone? Right, remove 2 builders for 2 water guys, and then start with housing over here. I need at least 4 houses, yes. Gonna build 5 to start with. Where's the corruption? Corruption is top left. Right, Watermaster's in. No level 1 feat for defense. Anything for fire? Or is fire just, I'm gonna punch you? Like, if air and fire don't get anything defensive, I can understand they have 60 feet range. Instead of 30. So if they have to just hope they don't get hit, it's a bit more understandable. Okay, start with 2 farms after housing has been built. Crystal Harvester goes over here. Yeah, fire is just all in on damage. Kind of expected. And then we upgrade the camp. Alright. What is the block map looking like here? This is blocked off. This is blocked off only over there. This is blocked off relatively early, and then that's all closed off. So the range should just extend to the left. Except then it can go basically anywhere. Also, let's see if I'm as lucky with the nomads as in the last game. As in the last attempt. Probably not, because I was extremely lucky. But yeah, I assume fire is the main damage element, followed maybe by air, because of lightning. And electricity damage is included in air, so that's nice. I wanted to check, you can take secondary damage types for your elements. And I wonder, is there something that deals sonic damage? Because sonic damage would be kinda busted on normal attacks. Thanks to, you know, nobody having resistance against it. So my farms will probably be this part back here. Trash down there. Okay, so the most unique damage type they have is the positive damage done. Well, that would probably still be more unique than the sonic damage. Well, not on main attacks, not on main hand attacks. Just think about it, I don't think the monk has any stance that deals sonic damage either. Alright, build an ancillary? No, this is just gonna be housing. Then just immediately build another house to lure nomads. These freestanding rocks are also gonna die relatively soon. Yeah, as expected, the range is gonna go up here until it reaches this point. Unless I'm just gonna gobble this part off. That should redistribute the range somewhere else. Okay. Remove 2 boulders. Poison. Well, fire spells always kind of had the relation with cold, because fire is heat, and if you control fire you can remove heat to make it cold. Metal, electricity, water, acid, wood, poison. So acid is probably the best of those. Water would be cold, bludgeoning, or acid then, right? As far as I'm aware, bludgeoning is the best physical damage type. Or there's the least with resistance against that, let's say. The least enemies with resistance against that, yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't be too bad. Okay, 2 more builders out for 2 more farmers. Then I want a trash can. As soon as my main building has been upgraded. Right. Cold, electricity, and bludgeoning for air. Not that great. Earth is bludgeoning. Poison. What is the third damage type for earth? Because there is no earth damage type. Mostly it's bludgeoning. If you use earth. Okay, upgrade has been completed. Build a trash can. Probably about here. Then also build a rain catcher. Slashing, so earth is basically physical damage. Dusk has arrived, the monsters seem restless. Let's see if I can build an ancillary somewhere. Not yet. The monsters should, however, just be headless at the moment, and that's honestly fine. Right, I want to upgrade the lumber mill, the lumber shack, and the makeshift mining facility. As well as the other stuff that I built. That should also increase the range they give. For most of them, I assume. Or some of them? Or just not at all? Apparently it's just for the camp. Which I need to upgrade anyway. Right, so bludgeoning, slashing, and poison. Poison is interesting. Fire is... Fire? Cold. What is the third damage type for fire? Piercing? Okay, hit him. Punch him. More area control, I mean, makes sense. I see. Okay, Golem, go ahead. Normal has only fire. The Headless really can just run away from the Golem. Why is this Golem so useless? Normal has only fire, so only fire or cold. Which doesn't sound that great, considering that both cold and fire are kind of general damage types that have a lot of things with resistance against it. So that doesn't sound too great. Then metal has... what is it? Electricity. I assume the normal metal is just slashing and piercing. Or slashing and bludgeoning. So yeah, you definitely need that extract element for if you go for fire. But then assume fire has just the most straight up damage. Piercing and slashing, yeah. Wood normally has piercing. Even the wood dragons deal piercing damage with their dragon breath, which is still kind of weird. It's just, they just spit logs at people apparently, which I find kind of funny, but not the most effective, because I'm pretty sure piercing is also the most resistant damage type for physical. And then water, bludgeoning, cold, and acid. Acid should be good. I think that's number 4 on the elemental resistance, no? I think it's what? Fire, cold, electricity, acid, and then sonic. I don't really count poison as a damage type, because like, how does that work if enemies have poison resistance? So bonus to saving throws against poisons. Do they get additional damage resistance against poison damage? A suspicious key, so now I just need a chest for that. Do we have one around already? Does not look like it. I do have a color scale up there, which I can use if need be. No cacti. Upgrade you again. This is upgraded, then upgraded makeshift farms. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think about poison damage that much, because not a lot of things that the players can do does deal poison damage. I'm pretty sure what deals poison damage? There is the monk stance that does, and the poison feat, the poisoner feat for the rogue. No, they don't. At least not all of them. There are poisons that deal fire damage. There's even a poison that deals bludgeoning damage. How that works, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure there's a poison that deals bludgeoning damage. I saw it and I was like, what? How? Eight villagers are starving. Yeah. There is a lot of food on the ground, but it's outside the village, so let me just move that in. Dispel that golem as soon as that headless has died. I don't know, maybe it makes you punch yourself. Which would be kind of a funny poison. But yeah, there's poison that deals fire damage, there's poison that deals cold damage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, this is just doomed from the start. I'm not gonna even... I see that there's not enough space on Azusa. At least not if you start over there. So yeah, let me just go somewhere else. Let me just... Narrow path. No, that sounds fine. Not that narrow, actually. But I don't think I've been there yet, so... Let's try. Alright, so... I will probably start within the narrow path. We have... turnips, crystal, a rock above, wood below, immediate suspicious key, ancient radiant pool, large fountain. This is maybe not the worst place to start there. Oh, I start here with the makeshift farm at the housing. Yeah, I'm gonna start here because it looks correct. So I assume the enemy will spawn to the bottom left. Okay. So do that. Then, first things first. Harvest, get a lumber shack in. Down there, get a mining facility in. Up, back there. Start speed up. Then, lumber here. This area. For the lumberjack. Not here. Because I don't want to enable that range there. And then rock over here. Just start with the area. Right, it starts to the left. As expected. Look at the block map. Loot box. Then, after we have finished that, I'm gonna get a water purifier. Thankfully, I don't need to think about where to put that, because it's going here. Yeah, that rock is a bit annoying. Okay, the rocks are coming in. Then, after that, I'm gonna reclaim that housing. Food and water bottler. Does a bottler fit in there? Yes, that's another water purifier. No. So that's gonna be a bottler probably. Right, 2 lumberjacks. So let me see the block map. This here is very open, so I'll have to defend that area. This is from where they start. This is blocked off. This is blocked off. And then this is basically already my area. So a wall here with a ballista there. And then maybe a ballista up here somewhere. Or another wall there. That's a bunch of crystals. And then to the down, to the bottom. Everything back here I don't really care about. Actually, let me check. So they can go through there, but that's all blocked off. Okay, attack against ranged attacks makes sense. Air often does that. That is blocked off, and that is basically already my area. Alright. So I can just put a wall here. Oh, that's carrots. Right. Mark the turnips for food. Get some liners in. Build us out. Remove the block map for now. There's also turnips and carrot and potatoes there. Great. I don't think that the exact type of vegetable makes a difference, but if it would, be set. I mean, the Oracle I play also has, which is an Oracle of the Tempest, which is air, also has defense against ranged attacks at level 1, even, if I get to the Moderate Curse. Which wasn't really necessary yet. And also, I'm pretty sure every field in my aura then counts as difficult terrain, which is just funny to me, because then enemies can't run away. They also can't get to me. I don't know. That feat just kind of feels wrong. No, one further down. Here, here, and here. Then I'm probably just gonna build a 5th house here. After that, reclaim that farm and build another one. What else does wood get that's good? Oh, Ancient Radiance Pool, didn't even see that. There's a bunch of potatoes there. And then as long as I keep this entire area safe, there should be enough area and food for animals to spawn. So, where exactly would I want to set up? Probably around this part, if I can get there. But first of all, I need to upgrade again. Then I reclaim the doghouse. I don't even... It doesn't even... Because it's just like cannibalism with extra steps. That composite impulse, you just like... Yeah, you eat someone. Level 4 Petrify. Not bad. Is it temporary? And damage reduction, I assume, based on level. I assume it's the usual half level damage reduction. So I'm gonna start with this. Housing is very nearly done. Two times Petrify full level reduction. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's actually kind of neat. As a reaction. Oh, you petrify yourself. Then that's not accurate, because you basically take yourself... Or do you petrify yourself? Oh, okay. Oh, that's not bad. The fact that it kind of feels like the guy is just very overloaded. Oh, I need to see block map. This is not blocked, so I definitely need to make sure that I keep this part within. Okay, range is given. They started trumpeting. Okay, 2 builders out. So I can get 2 farmers in. Then out of building slots, so we need to upgrade that first. But then I can probably just go ahead and build another house. So we're set on that side. So you basically petrify an attacking enemy. Does it have a restriction on use? Like once per turn, once per day? Okay. I'm gonna be honest. An hour is, yeah, a minute. Like a minute is an encounter. So for an hour, if you're still fighting the same battle after an hour, you're probably doing something wrong. So I can understand why they just go, you know, it's fine. Can you please water this? Also, then to the left I go. I'm probably just gonna extend the range with bonfires because that's easier. Also, build me an ancillary here, because another farm should fit next to it. Can one of the water masters please provide water to that farm? It needs it. I'm an idiot. Ah. I fucked up again and didn't mark the water to be used. So yeah, 5 villagers dehydrated. Nope. So, let me try that again. That was a massive fuck up on my side. Did not mark the wood. Also, as is tradition, go somewhere else. Sandy South, sure. Actually, probably not, looking at that. Clearland, I don't think I've been here. Probably had its reasons. 42, thank you. Appreciate it. So we have a little bit of water there. Have I been here? No, it just looks similar. Makeshift farm, makeshift housing, rain catcher, bit of water. A lot of wood. Down here, the problem is probably getting enough rock. I think I'm gonna start up here. And see what the corruption brings me. Okay. Immediately just mark wood to be cut off. This entire area. Mark rock to be cut off. For now, these parts. Then harvesting, build a lumber shack. Over here. Build a mining facility. Probably right here. Get a loot box. Okay, the corruption starts down there, which means I can probably just block this part off. Okay, rocks. I need to... I marked rocks. Then, after those two are built, we're gonna food and water the water actually just, yeah. I think the water purifier is probably, if you can man it, the better option of your possible water grabbing activities. Mark this water, just mark all of it, like why not? Mark that food. Also a bunch of food down there. Unfortunately, only 13 people this time. Yeah, the rock is a little bit far away. Bunch of carrots there. If I can contain them down there, I have absolute enough rock over that side. A metal bolt tower. Is that a key? No, it's a loot box. Ranger lodge, a makeshift bow tower. Makeshift farm paused. Makeshift lumber shack, a loot box, makeshift road purifier. Okay, the lumber shack is done. Mining facility is being built. Lumber shack, get workers. One builder out. Ah, this is actually just the next area over there, huh? Ah, neat. So yeah, that earth thing doesn't sound too bad. How's the damage? How's the damage stuff looking? 2 builders out, 2 miners in. And let me see the housing there. Can do the housing here. And here. And here. With this one going 1, 2, 3 up. I'm specifically asking for fire damage with multiple dice. Like even if it's 2d4 and 1d4 extra per turn, because if you use the fire impulse junction of single gate, that could stack up pretty nicely. Actually, since this is out of range, just unassign these parts and assign this part. The fire junction, it increases the size of the damage die. The size of the damage die. So if you have like a 3d4 fire spell, increasing that to 3d6, that's not bad. With the impulse junction if you have single gate fire. Okay, first house is done. This tree will probably die. As soon as these houses are done, we will build a... Wait, get water masters in and build this out. As soon as the houses are done, we're gonna get that farm and another farm. That's fine. That's fine. Plus 1d6. Is that a placeable fire pill that deals damage multiple turns? This kind of sounds like the firewall. Want to expand to the bottom right very fast. One turn placeable 10 feet. 10-foot burst? Yeah, that's not bad if you hit multiple enemies. If you can aim properly. Overheating, 2 homes have no food, 5 are homeless. There's no harvested food. Yeah, the homeless are the biggest issue, but that should be done in a second. I saw that's the... you move forward for 40 leaps, right? Oh, it gives you a C. That's nice. I wonder, if you have the impulse junction for 2 elements, can you use both on the same impulse if you use a composite? Wait, is Lava Leap not a composite with Earth and Fire? I thought that's a composite one. Okay, is that all the wood we need? Yeah, it is. No, it is in fact not. We are lacking 1 log. Wonderful. And then the farms are next. You do have a house. Okay, go cool down. Are these foodstuffs in range? Some of the carrots are. And you should probably be able to use them at the same time. So that could be kinda good. Kinda really good. Okay, everybody should be... Yeah, everybody has a house. We get some farmers in. Then we upgrade camp and build an ancillary over there. I don't think I need that doghouse. This is probably also a relatively... How the fuck... We have water. You just need to drink. Incredible. And the aura always has all of the aura junctions, I'm pretty sure, right? Because that, if you take all elements, then you don't have any junctions, I just remembered. Yeah, eat the corpse. Anybody else dehydrating? No, just one idiot who didn't go to drink. I missed on fire thingy? What did I miss on fire thingy? (46, 1d6 level +2. Ah, that's nice. 30-foot cone. That's basically Burning Hands, isn't it? Yeah, that's Burning Hands. I love how some of the Kineticist blasts are just, yep. That's a spell. I mean, you can increase range on Burning Hand. Also, I think it is 30? Could be 15. Though you do have Extend spell to make it a 30-foot cone, if you really need to. Harvest this tree as well. It is evening. We didn't get any nomads in, but it was kind of to be expected. Another house. Just have the Great Wall of Housing. A butler should fit in there, no? Yeah. I unfortunately don't have the spell handy at the second, so I can't tell you the exact number. Also, I need a trash can. Which can go here. So, monsters are coming in. I do not have a Color's Gate down there. That's a Banished Tower. Up there is a Color's Gate, or over... wasn't there another one? Over there, okay. So, we're going on an adventure. Just gonna stop them there immediately. No workers. 2 builders out, 2 organizers in. Then I want manufacturing a tumbler down here. How much better is the 50 feet 2d6 plus 2d6 level plus 2? Ooh, that's neat. That's actually a lot better scaling. What level do you get the 30-foot cone there for the Kineticist? Because if you get it at... Wait, is Burning Hands, if you say level plus 2, is it spell level or character level? Right, Burning Hands is a level 1 spell, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a level 1 spell, heighten plus 1, so at level 3 you have that. At level 4, it's the same. At level 5 you are already outscaling it. Though mage, and honestly, as mage you probably never really want to be within 15 feet of anything. I should probably make a battle mage at one day. I really want the Blood Rager back. But with the unified spell lists they have now, Blood Rager would probably be just really broken. Since Blood Rager was basically balanced around the fact that they can't cast all that many high level spells. The same as the Battle Monk. Didn't you once say that you're really not that good in English anyway? So, whatever. Grab those rain catchers, build that dog house, then upgrade the camp again. Following that, upgrade the lumber shack and the mining facility. It's an ancient Color's Gate I can repair. So I actually wanted to do two seasons today, but since I fucked up so much today, I probably won't be able to. Oh well. Means I get to read the Kineticist, see what he does. There's not too little food around. Can build a crystal harvester down there, or down here, or both. Also have a few crystals there. Just stupid amounts of carrots. I think that should be the last one I have to remove. At least for today. Tumbler is building, so I should be able to build bullet towers relatively soon. And then I think I'll just have the wall here. Which means I need to get nomads in. So, lumbershack needs 4 stone. The trash can is done. Okay, it was not the last one I had to remove. Landfill is probably going over here somewhere. Or up here. Probably actually up here. Which means I need to remove these 4. It's more unique from style and that's rock though. If you mean the junction, or is that an impulse? What exactly constitutes soil in that point? An impulse stance. Okay. Okay. Right, this should be built in a second. Now, issue. While I can build a tumbler, I probably can't man it sufficiently. Yeah, but probably not the rock. Which technically would count as Earth for the elemental thing. So, the tumbler needs someone to work them. And then I want a tower, which is probably gonna start with a bullet tower. Now, I think they should all just come relatively close to that side. Then I'm just gonna whip, whip. Do those myself. Maintain tumble rocks. Or tumbled rocks, not tumble rocks. And then I remove these 3 for a landfill up here. Actually need to remove 4. Double of earth where you could plant seeds in, right. I mean, you can't plant seeds in rock. Like, on a sheer rock face, you have probably a very bad time planting seeds. Okay, nomads have arrived. Seems to be 2 people. Good Latte and Andrew Church. Which are probably both gonna be minus. Not minus builders. Alright. Upgrade the mining facility, upgrade the makeshift water purifier afterwards. Actually, you're right. First, town center, the mining facility, the doghouse is still paused. Makeshift rain catcher is being built. Small settlement needs wood. Should receive most of that soon. Mining facility needs wood as well. And then the bullet tower needs also wood. Tumbled rocks should be available, at least some. Gonna build probably a second mining facility further to the east, further to the western. And you can plant seeds in sand. Probably easier than planting them in rock. If I'm gonna be honest with you. Because at least you don't have to bring a pickaxe. Don't even have to bring a shovel. Yeah, I mean, if the aura reduces AC, because if I understood correctly, metal, for example, it does not specify that it only affects your enemies. And yeah, fire as well with the... Well, isn't fire just resistance to your, specifically your kinetic attacks? Which, I don't think your allies should be afraid of that. I'm pretty sure that your allies should not be afraid of you setting them on fire. Okay, upgrade all the housing. And then I'm gonna build a lumber mill. Which is gonna go... How big is the kitchen? Kitchen is 4. So... Actually, do I want to build the... not really. Because I want more housing there. So, refining the lumber mill is actually just gonna go... probably back here. And I can build at least 2 more rows of houses there. Ancient Cullis Gate has been disturbed. Was a Cullis Gate down there? Makeshift stone combobulator. Okay, that one I saw. Let me actually check the block map. Like, this is blocked off. This is blocked off. So yeah, they'll have a bit of a hard time getting through that. Then, what towers do I use this time? Or attempt to use this time. Gonna need the trash as soon as well. Yeah, so if it affects creatures, especially metal, could really fuck over your team. If you have a... Are those junctions always online, or can you disable them? Because if they're always online and you fight against wolves and... or not wolves, but like a monster that doesn't have metal, and you lower your tank's AC, that's probably not the best thing to happen. Okay. Back to grinding rocks. You have everything you need? Right, so mainly I need more nomads at the moment. And you also can't exclude specific elements from your channel elements, if I recall correctly. Scrolling down is faster than scrolling up. Oh, takes precedent, takes priority. A loot box, another one. I don't think I have a single key. Yeah. Yeah, so as mentioned, let me actually check the population. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 women in Fort, so it's a perfect 50, 50-50 ratio. That's nice. Now hopefully everybody gets a mate. Also, lacking rocks. For now, one builder out, one miner in. Having builders doesn't really help if they can't build because we don't have rocks for things. Last piece of wood arriving. You are very red, my friend. You should probably go inside. I currently can't go inside because I basically dismantled your house. Or your tent, rather. Yeah. What do you expect on Sunday? I wonder if it's just a monster eating people. I read, yeah, that's, what is it, Metal and Earth? No, you can't. If I understood correctly, you don't attack with the grindstone. If you attack any creature in a space next to the grindstone, you get a bonus on damage, I think. Is that the composite blast? There is a composite blast that gives you a grindstone as well. Right, Night 2 should be just Headless and Small Slime. 1 bullet tower should be sufficient for that. And then we'll see what wall I can build. Dusk. Unfortunately, no nomads this time. Or this day. Also, these rocks are a problem because they become trash, and I do not want that. So let me just carry all of that in here. Please leave. Alright. And yeah, they basically go by the bullet tower. So, 40 and 10. 9 and then 30 to 48. Oh, I actually need more rocks than lumber. That would interesting. Stonecutter requires also more rocks. Forge requires more rocks. A lot more rocks. Crystallary also requires more rocks. So the basic buildings just need wood, while the more advanced ones need rock more. Should keep that in mind. It's probably also why you can store more rocks. I mean, it has pros and cons. Like most things should. Does the damage buff only affect melee attacks? What does the sharpening weapons do actually? Oh yeah, that's... Should probably check the food and water. 14 and 35. That's a group. Okay, so the settlers is first, and these two slimes, those two slimes, and then next is those two headless, I assume. And most enemies don't even reach the bullet tower. Now also 7 to 10. Yeah, the 5% range damage would only show from 20 damage onwards. At that point it would be 1. So I won't see that on the bullet towers like ever. On next hit, +2 on next hit, that's not that massive. Especially if it's just for melee weapons, then yeah, most of my chars don't really use melee. No way, I'm wrong. All of my chars use melee. Most of them do, in fact. Huh. But I don't really see the use for that grindstone, gotta be fully honest, because you could also just, like, slap someone in the face. You could probably use it to roleplay as a smith. Get a +2 on crafting checks for metalwork. Okay, that bullet tower should be fine. Now, who is gonna be my carpenter? Probably one of the builders. Again, and then I really need additional nomads coming in. Or children to... I don't have any children yet, so no children growing up gonna happen anytime soon. Anyway. After we build that, I'm gonna have to start harvesting crystal. So we start here, mark these crystal for harvesting. If you have both impulse junctions. Then again, metal and earth would scale kinda nice together. Because you just, whenever you use an impulse junction, you get plus AC, and somebody tries to, no, somebody attacks you with an unarmed or non-reach melee weapon. You get, they take damage. So that is not the worst combination. I probably still like air the most though. And I also... Ah, shit, I could. One of the last champions, was one of the last heroes I made in PF1, in our PF1 run, was a warrior poet samurai. And I like that they could basically use spring attack with the vital strike to just run in, hit somebody really hard, and then run away again. And with the air guy, I could probably do that. Even though it's only half your speed, which is... I'd need a fly speed for that. Does the air kineticist get a fly speed? Okay, please mine. So we can get the crystal harvester in. As well as, you know, the carpenter. Okay, we have the rocks. Remove one builder to become a carpenter. It doesn't even have to be dual class, just a normal class could do that as well. And it wouldn't even be that good with the swashbuckler. Fly speed is mostly at like level 14, 16 upwards. For basically everything. Okay, builder going into build. Carpenter can start working soon. Get that carpenter in and maintain. Then I really need the nomads. So after that I'm gonna upgrade the large settlement to a village center, since now I should be able to get bored very soon. Soon as my guy arrives. The human villager, can you... It literally just says to have coitus. Wonderful. Unfortunately, I would have liked you to start working instead. Also, tower didn't take too much damage. So we're looking good there. Otherwise... Right. 1, 2, 3... That's a dangerous name you have there. Okay, we started making wood. Or making boards. So, the crystal harvestry. Fly level 8 equal to land speed or 30, take higher. So, level 8. Level 8? Is it permanent? Or a feat you use? Honestly, if I had to take one, I'd probably take either Barbarian or Monk for the additional movement range they have. Yeah, but is it permanent or do you have a 2 action and then it lasts, what, a minute? Okay. Reading that is already great. One is coming from down there, and that looks like a child. Yes. One is coming from here. So we get one additional worker. Which, you know, I would have preferred maybe more. Where are you going? Ah, there you're going. Alright, so we have one more worker. Who's gonna be just immediately my crystal harvester here? Okay. Though they also get increased duration if you use an air blast. So you give it to everybody one turn, and then if you use an air blast next turn, I assume it lasts longer. 1, 2, 3. Do I just start here? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. How much space would that be? Not the most. But that way I can start with a defense towers. Spray tower down here. And then the board there. But that needs cut stone, so undo that. For now, for better defense, build a bullet tower, a second one. And then we need a stone cutter and a nomad to work it. Stone cuttery. Yeah, right, that kind of makes sense. So if you go single gate, I assume you mean? Yeah, with that one perk feat, but it's a composite blast lower level. The general feats I read, I just haven't read the elemental feats, the impulses. But if I recall correctly, it has to be a lower level, which isn't that great. Then again, most of those feats scale, so it's acceptable. But honestly, if you want to go for one element, then just go for one element. You don't need to be the avatar. Which you can now build. Official avatar. Official avatar support has arrived in Pathfinder 2. Yep. That's what I meant. Right, upgrade all the housing again. And the village center. In hopes for more nomads. And after that I'm gonna upgrade the water purifier and the farms. Trip has joined, which means I should build this doghouse now. Yep, have fun with your nap. I will probably see you either tomorrow or on Sunday at the latest. Alright, so... checking this, they probably have a hard time getting through those woods. Or it will take a while. Which should give me enough time to build a defense also to the west. Maybe even get down here, though that is very far-fetched. But if I could go down there with ballistas, that would be amazing. So building the stone cuttery, nearly done. Just needs 3 and 4, which I definitely have enough of. Also, I can upgrade the lumber shack. Then I need a stone cutter. And he's probably, now that I have enough crystal, for now, it's gonna be my crystal harvester. because I have 34 crystal, that allows me to build 17 towers. 38 crystal even, that allows me to build 19 towers. Even better. I wonder, can a static tower... Static tower... that will do low level damage to any monster in range. It does not state anything about walls. So I wonder if the static tower can attack enemies that are... Like if I built it here and put curtain walls around it, could it attack if they come through here? Or if I built it like there and built curtain walls around it, could it attack enemies that go through there? That would be interesting to know. And I do think I'm actually just gonna try that if I had space here, which I don't. Right, no workers, you become a stonecutter, maintain. Then, pause the Corinthian wall for now. Well, I can't pause it, so it will have rocks. Though for now we are busy building the main area out anyway. Hoping for more nomads, but I don't think I will get any today. The bulleter should be fine with defending tonight, though. Dusk has arrived, that's fine. How is my corruption resistance looking over there? Right, I need to extend it to the over there as soon as possible, or at least as before they arrive. Block map. They can actually just get through this little part. Yeah, as long as they don't arrive up there, I'm not really too worried. And there is in fact 2 blockers here, so a ballista would stop most things trying to get there. Oh right, they get zombies today. Day 4 is then Big Slime, and Day 5 is Skellies. What's a building? Large quality housing. Okay, the housing is priority, then the large village center. I should probably put you on the bottom. So we don't have anybody trying to upgrade you during the night. Alright, this is looking good. We also have an axe here. Oh, and hammer. That does not look like a hammer. Everybody playing Baldur's Gate. I will too, tomorrow, when I have more than 1 hour time. So, 3 more wood. I love this, he's just standing there with 5 rocks and the other guy won't stop talking. I'd be pissed at that point, like, dude, let me leave. I need to carry shit. Doesn't even put them down. That's commitment, right there. You. You're carrying rocks. Still not quite sure why they prefer carrying rocks, but whatever. Can we get 3 wood for this house? We apparently also prefer carrying boards. But yeah, the defense is set, so can't really complain too much. Unfortunately, it's getting hotter again. This weekend it sure is supposed to go 30 degrees again. Which, honestly, not a worst. I prefer if it's colder. But 30 degrees is survivable if you have a fan or an AC. Well, with AC, everything is survivable. Until the AC burns. Then it probably got too hot. Let me see. Zombie, slime, zombie, slime, zombie. Yeah, the slimes are still very slow. Compared to basically everything else. So this house has all the resources, just need a builder to get there. Well, one builder is already in it. Fortunately, not really building. Okay. Large high quality housing is completed. So those give 7 slots. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should stop at 35, which is double than what I currently need. So we're fine. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. Please go through the turrets. If possible, I just immediately replace it with a spray tower, though the spray tower does go through ammo really fast. Yes, slap them. Why does nobody equip that hammer, actually? It is in range, so maybe because it's night? Doesn't really make sense to not grab a tool because it's night. That's probably the time you need a tool the most, namely a flashlight. He's confused. Somebody's actually confused after seeing a teleporting chest. Incredible. I want a fountain to store water in. Actually, not there. Build that there. Trash can is full, so I'm gonna need the landfill as well. Thankfully, landfill only costs wood. And I have enough of that. If only somebody would carry it. But yeah. Bottomless gate I wanna try. And I have all intentions to just run out naked the entire fucking time. Also notice you can make Futanari in that game. For some reason. Or not technically Futanari. Ooh, a key. Very nice. Let's see which of my 5 loot boxes they open. No available bird. So it just, yeah, that's not correct storage-wise. Okay. That should be done soon. Somebody died early on, if I recall correctly. I could revive them if I see them, but I don't think I've ever seen them. Don't think they've ever spawned to be revived. So, I need monomads, first and foremost. Mainly because I need a crystal harvester and a crystilla. I also want to upgrade the farms. How's the food production actually looking? Going down, very bad. So I need to upgrade both the water the water purifier, probably, and the rain catch. Well, the rain catches are very dependent on whether it's raining, obviously. So I'm not sure how sensible it is to focus on upgrading them. Anyway, day 4. Tonight it's gonna be large slime, which is not really an issue, though the slimes are honestly the least of my concerns. By a long shot. Yeah, the landfill is necessary. And yeah, it's gonna go here. But then again, I also need a new trasher for that. On the other hand, all of the stones, rocks, cut stones, board, and crystal have been delivered, so now they have no chance. So now they have no choice but to carry the wood. Which should make the housing projects being built a lot faster. As soon as the landfill is done, I'm gonna upgrade the water purifier, the rain catchers, and the makeshift farms. Because for now I want them to focus on the wood. Which I still don't quite understand the logic behind what they carry. So organizers, what are you carrying? Wood, perfect. And you are actually fast enough that the builders won't run out of material. At least not immediately. 5 farms have no food. So maybe I should build the farms before I upgrade the farms before I upgrade the water purifier. Baldur's Gate, I have the same issue, however, as with any other RPG. I never know what class to pick. It's weird because I'm a lot better at that with pen and paper RPGs. Well, like with actual ones, not games built on them. Because honestly, like, I can build like 16 different characters there and then decide what to do the time it comes. I will probably go for a Warlock though. Warlock or my beloved Monk. Which is my favorite class in D&D since 3.5. Since I started with like... it's also like 14 years ago. Fuck, I'm old. But yeah, maybe a Monk. Maybe a Barbarian. Because Monk and Barbarians can be unarmored. And I really like unarmored builds. Or a Wizard, a Spellcaster of some kind, because they are always unarmored. And among those, probably a Warlock. Okay, all the wood has been delivered. Start with the next one. Then the doghouse, because I don't want the dogs to necessarily live in the normal houses, since I need people to live in there. And now, please give me more people. Nomads and the like. How big is the recoil radius? Not too bad. Though honestly, they already panic whenever they see a chest open, so they would... Where are you going? Oh, okay. They would probably panic a lot if you... This name, I don't know. This is probably even worse than Führer, because most people don't know Führer. At least non-German. Well, most people should if they ever paid attention in history class. Though that is not really a given most of the time. I didn't pay attention most of history class. I didn't pay attention most of any class. I maybe should have. Right, so landfill. The wood is being delivered. As soon as that stands, the farms, which I'm just gonna start immediately. And then I probably should upgrade everything I have at the moment. 16 of 35. Yeah, 17 were used because of the dog. Okay. So, I have a lot of farmland to the west. Also surprised I wasn't hit by any natural disaster yet. That usually happens relatively early on. Can I? I can in fact still take the food down here. And the just overabundance of carrots on that side. Landfill, 5 more wood. We have basically run out of wood. So, let me organize this. What are you doing? That is a trashy slime. I expected that. So yeah, in that case, just like... Okay, somebody's already bringing the wood, that's fine. And then... I'll probably lose an organizer for that landfill for the treasure position. Which is basically just an organizer for different type of stuff. And probably a lot more important. Alright, so we can start moving the trash. Which should prevent any more trashy slimes from spawning, hopefully. And then... I need... Right, continue with the farms. And then I want to upgrade the rest of what I currently have. But I also need a crystallary. So I can build my walls, because they are getting closer. As soon as I have the spirit towers and probably elemental bolt towers standing, or the bow towers, I'll delete those bullet towers as well. I won't have too many towers though this time, because this is not the largest area Unless I ignore unless I don't build a ballista over there, which, you know, is possible. I don't think the ballista is necessarily all the most important. On one side, I definitely want at least one of them, just to annoy the drones. It's evening, I didn't get any nomads, which means I am still lacking in workers. Where did I actually get my first food? It's not even there anymore. Chest. Another chest. Okay, dusk has arrived. Now I need cut stones, I believe. Yes. And I'm just gonna... Nah, they're gonna panic if I do that. I can take from over here. Do it while nobody's looking. Oh, they're already doing it. Oh, okay. Trash slam around again. Which is 106 times 7 of food, 1 building's damaged, 1 monster's in the village. 1 monster's attacking a building. Yeah, that's a trashy slime somewhere. Or they just mean these zombies back here. Okay. At this point I'm also gonna make a holy golem. It won't reach anybody, but maybe it can tank something. Okay, this has been upgraded. Upgrade the mining facility. Needs 8 cut stones. Monsters are enraged. I am too, because I don't get any nomads in. Holy golem is so useless, holy shit. Oh shit, it's actually tanking. Wonderful. Also still want to play the new Warworld DLC. If you haven't played Warworld, kind of a neat game. I really like it. Very stylish. I like the idea of having a massive mechanical robo spider. I mean, everybody likes the idea of having a massive mechanical robo spider. At least I think everybody does. I don't know anybody who doesn't. Massive mechanical robo spider that you can ride around in. Importantly. So, next upgrade. The farms to established. And then after that, I think we're set for now. No, after that, the water production needs to be upgraded. But the defense at least holds. So, 4 boards, 32 wood. It's only day 4, so no quest yet. Melee damage magic. Yeah, so the only ranged unit technically I have would be the crystal golem. Which I still don't want to use the golems, the golem combobulators. Mainly apparently because the golems, especially crystal golems, are apparently just really strong. So, need more wood. Well, there's a lot of wood lying about. Yeah, they're going for the makeshift lumber mill. This is 1-to-1, isn't it? Yeah, 1-to-1. Okay. Not quite sure why we need to store double the amount of wood then, compared to the board. But again, I am also not a carpenter. Unless the dog. That should be my third dog. My fourth dog. I assume. Or do the dogs not need to go grab the... look at the doghouse? Because the people need to look at the house first before they decide to move in there. Which they will always do. Like, of course they will. And then up here, probably, yeah, there are the builders who work here. An organizer, the two a miner and a lumberjack? No, a carpenter. Where are the watermasters living? One lives here. One lives here. Nobody lives in the house on in the south. My holy golem has officially died. Doesn't honestly really matter all that much. Thankfully the slimes are slow enough that they won't get through even if the towers are busy with a zombie. Or another slime. Okay. Spring day 5, some will arrive in 3 days. I would really like some more workers because I kind of need them. One more wood required, it's on the way. Can I revive now, by the way? Is there anybody to be revived? Should be visible in Dawn still. I know because I had it happen once. But apparently not. Oh. Early risers. Unfortunately, it's only 2 people. Thankfully, it's 2 adults, so... and no elders. Very small groups of nomads this run. So, those 2. I need a crystal harvester. I don't even need to upgrade my farms yet, to expand my farms yet, because I'm still just at... okay, Penny Hammock, Diane, Daggett. Visit for your new home and then get a job. You get a job and then look for a home? No. Though you are still homeless? Are you still homeless? Yeah, one villager homeless. Well, we have enough homes, she just needs to grab one. This is kind of annoying that there are not 0 boards, but it shows boards. Not used to that. Now think about it, get me that organizer better back instead of a builder. Right, we're going home. Which means that, unfortunately, the other lumberjack was fast enough. No organizer getting the wood to carry to a house. After this has been upgraded, maybe I get another group of nomads this time, because I think they can't join in the same period. Which means, by the way, I still don't have enough workers to grab a crystal permanently. Also, I just realized, yes, we have more crystals to harvest. They have grown. Six wood still, 4 coming in, 6 are coming in. Then, afterwards, I'm gonna unpause this one. Because we should have enough rocks and cut stones, yep, we do, to just finish this large fountain immediately. We don't have food. I should have checked. Alright, one lumberjack out. Actually, one miner out. Okay, not these, because they're not in range and you will not pick them up. Yeah, the food production is still in the just garbage. I need more farmers than I assume. Really kinda low nomad representation today. Not going that well today, honestly. Alright, grab some food. Everybody grab a carrot. Which, now to look at them, those are actually just like massive carrots. A loot box. Fortunately, loot box do not contain children. Would be a bit weird. Okay, this is upgraded. Upgrade the makeshift water purifier. And the rain catcher. And the other rain catcher. I think that you probably always want at least half the possible farmer jobs for farmers. So that you have enough that can water the crops and harvest them. Not looking good. Not looking good. But I have the resurrect unlock, so if the ghost appears today, I can just revive them. I don't think I need a holy golem. Because, well, the Skelly Bros will arrive today. So I should maybe just build another tower. Bullet for now. How much do we have stored? How much crystals do we have? 82, 33 still open, which is probably in here. Actually, 35 still open. Yeah, because 2 just got taken out for the bullet tower back there. So just one builder. Getting the crystals in. Getting some hammer hits in. Actually, moving quite fast. Do you have a hammer? Yes, you do have a... Well, not for long anymore. I forget the animals also eat the dogs, specifically. So I in fact have over 20 people, things, animals, persons, living beings, life forms that eat. Fauna. I think fauna is the best word for it. So I should maybe actually acquire another farm. Thinking about it. Also, everyone in my village could be a builder and I'd have no unemployed people. which is really bad. Lumberjack is lumberjacking. Organizers, yep, just steal it from under his nose. Okay, this rain catcher is able to be ready to be upgraded. So water should be secure. Honestly, this is not a worse map to start on. Just positionally. I just got kind of screwed by not having any new nomads coming in. So I'm still like, and not having enough people to man a crystallary. I'm gonna build one anyway, simply because I need to. Build it here, then a boya above. So 7 more wood here. $16 cutstones. We don't even have that many cutstones, do we? No, we have 53, right? Okay. We just don't have that many in the stone cutlery. Please, another group of nomads would be wonderful. Okay, a bit more wood is needed for the water purifier. And I think I'm just gonna provide a little bit myself. So. That's enough for the purifier. Organizer's busy providing rocks. And then also just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need to make sure I have enough influence for a resurrect spell. No, not at this. Food -7 in spring. God damn it. How many dogs do they have? 5. So apparently those eat quite a lot. Okay, Builder is going in to finish the tower. Any keys? Apparently not. I still have the feeling that they mostly spawn close to the village. Maybe. That's a key. That's another key. Oh, 2 keys. Very neat. So, 1 key. 2 keys. Go and open some chests. Are they in range? They are in range. Okay, all of you have ammo. Dusk has arrived. No nomads. Very sad. Any ghosts? I don't know if they can already spawn during dusk. Or if they are in fact only during... I'm pretty sure I revived one once during... Oh, building materials. Very neat. Iron ingots included. Actually, I completely forgot resource list. Show me my ammo. Please. Ammo as well as the iron ore and iron ingots. If I find them, there they are. And now we in fact have Crithium to build a wall. Singular. I think I'll just not take the light today because I need the essence for revival. Actually, now that I think about it. Completely forgot I was there. Night has arrived. Can I revive anybody? Any ghosts? Does not seem like it. No ghosts down here. No ghosts up here. Ah, second chest has been opened. It is garbage I can't store. Fuck. I trust in my towers, so I'll just... the bullet towers I have over there. So I'll just try to spot ghosts today. Nobody. If I read right, the one time I actually read that note, they most will only appear in the village. Also, the farm has all resources. Please continue building it. So many slimes. Are you really outside of range? Incredible. To the pool. And then grab the revive again. Don't see any ghosts, also none out here, which would technically be in range, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, nobody wants to come back. I mean, understandable. If you'd starved in the village, you probably wouldn't want to live again. To starve again. As someone who really likes his eating, starving is probably one of the worst deaths. Reminds me, I could eat something today. Crystillery is also done. So what I'm gonna do next is remove this worker to work in the crystillery. Electrical storm. About here? Not great. Maybe a ghost will join us later. At dawn. Okay, builder finishing the crystillery. Perfect. to where it came from. It's actually just a lot more than anticipated, mainly because they're a lot closer than normally. Come on, Ghost, please. The human villager, right, because it just took your job away. Okay, builder has decided he didn't want to finish building. He's going home. In which I can't construct because that costs 1,000 influence and I don't have that. Farm also has all its resources. Right, now at dawn, do I see a ghost somewhere? That I can actually see again. No ghosts. And immediately stop being able to see again. Right, last night we got 43 food, mainly because we dug up these carrots. Grabbing a sword. I'd really like if you finished that building. Last few minutes of dawn. No ghosts. Oh. So, on the positive side, as soon as I have my wall set up there, I don't need too much more Crylithium. Meteor shower, well, it's just getting better. Where are they hitting? Up here. Bad spot. Well, there's not too much burnable. Well, it's the forest. There's a lot of burnable stuff there. Thankfully, I think that fire does not spread here. This hole I still kind of want to remove again. And this one. It was just a direct hit into the animal flock. Right, maintain Crylithium. Grab themselves a pickaxe. And then I hope we can build at least this wall, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 56 Crylithium needed there. Yeah, please remove this hole. And please remove these holes. Ah, shit, there's a fire elemental. Nope. Did anybody die? The makeshift lumber mill has been destroyed. Ah, fuck me. So we have to rebuild that. On a positive note, someone can rebuild it for some time. And I still have a lot of boards. I still have like 57 boards and I don't really need them for anything at the moment. So, that's fine. Also, nomads have arrived. Is it a bigger group this time? They're apparently already within the... Ah, there they are. It's 3 people. 4 people. But Susan is a child, so she doesn't count. Get me another crystaller, get me 2 farmers. For now. Also, I'm pretty sure that Angus MacGyver, haven't heard that name in a long while, should grow up today. What timing? No, you will be a builder for now until the lumber mill is done, and then you return to being, or then you begin being a carpenter. Or one of you is going to. But yeah, I should be able to just finish at least this little piece of wall today. And my corruption resistance is not far enough, which means I also need a turret. So get me defense towers. Just hit me with the spray tower there. And I'm actually just gonna build the entire wall and the entire row of towers there, just immediately. Day 6, only 21 population. This is one of the lowest I've had in a long time. So you cost 8 cut stones and 4 boards. Those are really not cheap. I think they are probably the most expensive towers, apart from the ballista, which is on another level. And the ballista doesn't even cost boards. And then of course the elemental bolt tower requires Corithium, which is even harder to acquire than most of the other stuff here. So it is one of the more expensive towers, but maybe not the most expensive tower. Also, not what I wanted. I didn't need to build those two, but I'm gonna keep them in anyway. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep them in anyway. Just need that corruption resistance going further to the right. And also a ballista tower over there somewhere. How far do you shoot? As long as you hit those 2 blockers down there, it's fine. So yeah, set that up as well. But only later. And that should hit at least this blocker. And maybe that one. To make sure that the drones don't get rid of the blocker. Well, this, you know what, this is looking really bad. Nah, I'm gonna cut him. And I think I will just reset immediately. Because this is just not enough workers. For the corruption being very close, honestly. So I'm gonna reset again. Just to make sure I did. And next time I'll start a new one somewhere, I don't know where yet. Honestly, this entire part looks terrifying to play on. Like, I can see there's wood. There is lava, apparently. Those, I think, are cacti. They're cacti, well. And this, I don't know what the black stuff is. Is that what, water? No, water is the, or are those crystals? No, I think the orange stuff is crystals. So I don't know what the black stuff is. Grey by. That looks manageable, actually. Maybe I try there. Oh. This one looks like it's very hard to defend. Yeah, anyway, I'll see that next time. And for today, I hope you have a nice weekend, because that starts today. I know I won't, because all of the drunk people will be out in front of my house today. Like, probably literally all of them. As such, yeah, have a good night, have a nice weekend, and I'm gonna play Warworld now. Goodbye.